Raise my song. Raise my song. Raise my song. It's 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 my song. Is this even plugged in?
Yeah.
You sure?
Ain't nobody saying it.
And show is quiet.
Okay, there it is.
Right. Well, you messed something up. Couldn't even.
I didn't. You plugged it in all the way. I didn't plug it in.
Oh, so you didn't plug it in? Oh.
Yeah, I'm still a little.
Yeah, we still a little bit from last night. If you seen that live,
I'm still lit from last night. I've been sipping on water, trying to drain myself.
I'm feeling fine.
No. Yeah, as you take another sip of that Patrizzle.
Happy Mother's Day too. Happy Mother's Day to everybody.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there doing big things for their kids. Yeah. Oh, we gonna talk about that today, Killer. We talking about that.
Oh yeah, we diving into that today.
We got to get into that. Yeah, we gonna. Oh, for sure. Hold on. Mods, let me know when we get to 30 likes, and we gonna cam up for you. Y'all can see my new shirt that I got. It's beautiful. Okay,
yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
All right, let me see. Matter of fact, hold on. Oh shit. There we go. I gotta oh no, not academics. I can't stand that moon face ass nigga. Hold on. What is going on? As soon as you type in Kendrick, this nigga pops up.
Yeah, he didn't hit the algorithm. He got a formula to it though. You gotta give him his props.
He still got a moon face. I'm sick of that nigga already.
Let's crack it off.
All right, y'all. Let's do this.
Let's crack it off right.
That nigga, I'm flying like. Beat your. Yes. The one at the store with him. Next video I make. Next video I make. Well, one of the videos. If y'all can get one of my videos to 500 likes, I'll do a little something to the beat for you. I'll walk for you a little bit. I'll walk for you a little bit. I'll show you West Coast. I'll do a little something. I'll do a little razzle dazzle. Y'all ain't know I could do that. I got a little something. I'll show you. Get me to 500 likes. Oh, until then, don't talk to me.
This is last night part 2.
Okay. Damn. Get a 500 likes. I got y'all. I ain't even playing. I'll put it on my story. Oh man, man, I gotta come down again. Hey, hey. Freaky ass nigga gotta. Especially the feathers. Are you not friend? Are we not friend? Yeah. No, and let me tell you about all this stuff that's going on with this Kendrick shit. I done went down the rabbit hole, and I want to know if some of y'all have seen this. Now, there's a couple of people that I've been looking at, and the tea is so real. Let me just say this too. I don't like the fact that the media keeps trying to demonize Kendrick. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah.
Like the TMZs and that, like you can tell that Drake has super support from the media, not YouTube. You know, the only nigga rocking for him at this point is academics and that goofy nigga, the Canadian, the Angry Man. But of course, Angry Man gonna go for him because he's Canadian. So I guess he gotta he gotta do all that shit. But yeah, so oh, it's definitely up there with Ether. Ether was lit. Yeah, man, this shit is crazy. So
you might have surpassed Ether though.
Man,
it's crazy.
It's crazy. Let's do.
They didn't have dance challenges to that disc.
No.
This one got dance challenges.
No.
Choreography. How you say that word?
Choreography.
Yeah, whatever. The dancing people.
The dancing people.
The dancing people. They got whole little tutorials on how to do these moves. So I ain't never seen that with Ether.
All right, so now they talk about surviving Drake.
Oh my God.
All right. So ever since this song came out, you know, Drake responded with his track saying that it's a lie. He would be in jail. He would be locked up. But now a lot of the stuff is coming out. Like a lot of the information is coming out. Like his disturbing history and stuff. So let me get the it was her I was looking at.
Talking to girls video about Lil Wayne behind my scripts, and it's really been helping me set goals for the new year.
Yeah, she
being able to add all these different photos, and also Drake's actions just started to take a turn for the worse, and so I want to get into that. So I first want to bring up a Denver concert that Drake was
now, mind you, this video she made a year before, or was it a year? It was a couple of months before him and Kendrick started beefing. This was last year. She made this last year. That's how crazy this is. She made it last year. Nobody paid attention. Nobody cared, right? I don't listen to Drake anyway, so I stopped listening to Drake since Money to Blow or one of that around that area.
Part of in 2010. This was his concert back when he was really starting to take off. This was right around So Far Gone. This was really when he started to really get a footing and really kind of be more known. So Drake was young at the time. He was 23 years old. And in this concert footage, you see him bringing up a fan and he's kissing on her, caressing her. He's dancing with her. And then after a couple minutes of doing so, he asks her, how old is she? So she says that she's 17. And he starts saying, oh, whoa, I don't want to go to jail. But then he was like, oh, but you know, your breast just felt so good against my chest. And you're just so beautiful. Like, how are you so thick for 17 and yada, yada.
So now, how are you so thick?
Wow.
How are you so thick for 17? Why does anybody think that sound good? Like, who talks like that?
A pedophile.
I'm just saying.
Geppetto, my bad. A Geppetto.
You know what I'm saying? Who talks like that?
A Geppetto.
You thick for 17? Why you so thick? That alone grossed me out. Like that.
Hear this. This is my first time hearing.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said the stuff you about to play, I ain't heard. So this is my raw reaction. So.
Oh, okay. So we about to really get it cracking. Let's go.
A little bit, but oh wow.
Yep.
What y'all think about that?
Yada, like all this stuff. And then he says that, you know, I don't know if I should feel guilty about this. And then he says, well, I'm 23. It's okay. So this whole thing is just crazy.
Yep.
You should have checked this. Yeah.
Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feel against my chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just want to thank you.
He a fan. I know he won't kiss you. Look at him. Doing that to her. All in the little.
So there are quite a few people that argue that because this girl,
man,
y'all don't know about Elvis, boy. He had him young too. I think his wife that he had Priscilla Presley with, she was like 14 or 16 when he married her or something. Yeah, he Elvis Presley of the game. Right?
Yeah, so he kissing on a 17-year-old, talking about why you feel like that, why you built like that.
Y'all gonna I just go to jail yet.
Yeah, and he ain't trying to go to jail yet. And then what's interesting in his comeback for Kendrick's diss, the nigga said, I kind of knew you was gonna do the pedo thing, and it was like,
and I'm gonna up you. I'm gonna bring up a name you didn't bring up.
It was like, nigga, what?
I can't believe he kissed that girl in the mouth in front of her daddy. Not just everybody. Her daddy was there.
Nigga, never.
Her daddy was there. Oh man, he pimping her out.
So later on in this live, we gonna bring up the chick. She has responded in her adulthood. Yeah. She has responded. So we are gonna play that in a little bit, but let's go on and get the people who don't know about this situation, which y'all should kind of already know, but there's some things that my husband don't know. So let's just go on.
I didn't hear all of that.
Yeah.
I just seen him on stage, you know, with her. I didn't hear the commentary, and then I seen him kissing. I'm like, she's 17 though, and he knew. Like, that's gross. But the stuff he said beforehand,
yeah, very suspect, very suspect.
Whoever her daddy is should be ashamed of himself.
Yeah, he need his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
was 17, which in Colorado the age of consent is 16. People say that what Drake did wasn't illegal, and it wasn't. Like, let's just be real, it wasn't illegal. But do I think it was ethical?
They weren't in Canada, they were in the States, but the state that they were in, Colorado. It was Colorado, and then I believe Colorado's just basically a slip. I thought she said Canada.
No, I thought she said it was Colorado.
Oh, what she said in the chat, y'all? Shit, I'm still trying to sober up, goddammit.
And she said 16, so it wasn't illegal. But morally, that shit don't look
right,
good.
And that's what everybody's saying.
Morally, it don't look good.
That's what everybody's saying.
You can go by the law, but
person who's 16, 17 to date a guy in their early 20s. Because let's be real here. You talk to a 16 or 17-year-old girl, they may be mature, but you can tell that they're still a kid. Like, let's keep it real. I have 16, 17-year-old family members, right? And Hawkins' Very Own, which is a play on his record label, which is called October's Very Own. And it's and I thought it was a really cute photo, you know, didn't think anything of it. But things started to seem really weird and hazy when we get into a year later, where Millie is actually
discussing with that Team Drake. Don't you come in here with that Team Drake? No, no, Team Light Skin. Don't, nah, PJ. Go on, hit the link. What up, Kater? Team Drake, don't do that. Drake. Nah, nigga, I told you there's a reason why J. Cole backed out of this stuff, and we gonna get to all of that. All right.
Discussing her friendship with Drake in an interview. So Millie's on the red carpet and she's at this event, and these people are asking her about her relationship to Drake. And she's talking about how they're really close friends. They talk every day. They talk about how they miss each other and how Drake.
She talked to him every day. They talk about how she missed each other. And she is 14. Can somebody post in the chat what 14-year-old would you allow to talk to Drake? That's yours? That's the girl?
None. I can answer that right now.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like, that
weird.
Makes no sense.
This nigga is weird.
It gives her.
What kind of conversation would need with a 14-year-old?
I have no clue. It just sounds like grooming to me. So I don't know.
Advice for boys and things like that. And that's when the people alarm bells started to go off, because it's like, Drake, why are you like talking to this young teenager?
About your relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake, that's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah.
About boys, he helps me. Help you do what with boys?
At 14.
At 14. Like, what is going on? What up, critical thinker? All right, boss lady. Like, come on now. Can y'all help me? Help me? Like, about boys? What? Why would that even be a top? No, about no advice about Hollywood or how you probably could get ahead, or maybe the acting courses he took at one time. No, none of that. We just go right in the boys. Right. Does that make any sense?
How's your love life?
Right.
14.
Does that make, we're going to replay this so y'all can get the full scope.
Yeah, he's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
And so Millie ended up coming basically to Drake's defense.
That's awesome.
What advice did
And he's honestly
To surface, like the comment,
honestly so fantastic.
what are you doing to this child?
about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
What
I
up,
love
Bev?
him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great
Mother's
role
Day,
model. You
Bev.
know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake, that's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love
What's his
him.
advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
And so Millie ended up coming basically to
Come on now. What is up? All right.
And then they giggle
Yeah.
like it was some
That
innocent.
that don't sound in it about boys.
He's a Geppetto.
That nigga said PDF files. Happy Mother's Day, Denise. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the
Mother's Day to all
chat.
y'all.
Happy Mother's Day. We gonna save a couple mothers and their daughters today.
This is crazy.
You hope he ain't nothing like that. Look, the cards that are being displayed is showing me it's a little fuddy-duddy.
Who's texting 14-year-old girls?
What conversation would you need to have with a 14-year-old that's not your child about boys?
And how you
And
miss
then she
them.
gonna say, and how you miss them
That's
so
that
much,
best spread
and y'all
twin
talk
ish.
every day,
every day. Every day.
That's weird.
That's weird.
That don't make no lick of sense at all.
What is going on around here?
And we be hoping that this stuff don't be weird like that, but Come on now.
That's too much.
Come on now. We can't have another upcoming, we already dealing with the P. Diddy shit. And it's just like, you got his son making diss tracks. That's gonna be funny because it's to 50 Cent, right?
It was to 50 Cent.
Oh,
Everybody
I
else
can't wait.
Y'all better not say no Diddy.
I can't
like
wait.
Somebody scared
you. Do not pick a battle with a nigga like 50 Cent.
Because he's petty.
50 Cent, and once you do that, he will never let up. We are cancers.
I don't think 50's gonna say nothing now, but if it keep up, 50 gonna say something.
When you beef, you beef forever. We gonna always talk shit.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
How are y'all?
Yes.
About texting 14-year-old girls? I'm confused on the question.
We're talking about Drake.
Yeah, we're talking about Drake texting Millie Brown every single day.
Yes.
And she's talking about their friends, and he's giving her advice of boys. And how old was he? Like
he was
30 shit or late 20s or 30s?
20s or something like that.
I think it gives me grooming vibes.
Yeah, it's gross.
That's a little weird. I just don't see the point of having that type of conversation with a child. And you're like, you talk about boys to your daughters when they're 14 to give them some advice and let them know.
I agree with that, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Period, because the optics of that
looks
funny.
Weird.
It's like that dude that had all them women or them little girls unbraiding his hair, and people, people have mixed reviews. Then you find out they got his number.
Yeah,
they calling him bestie.
Come on,
twin
now.
And all that
twin.
Stuff. Like,
we already know. We already heard too many little girls calling grown men twin. That shit is weird. Yes, Michelle, I'm about to play it for you right now. We're gonna replay. We're gonna run it back. Here we go. We all confused.
Concert footage from 2010. This is when people really started to give Drake the side eye, because it's just like, what are you doing to this child?
About your relationship with Drake. Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. We just text each other the other day, and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely going to go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake? That's awesome. That's awesome.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
That stays in the text messages.
And so Millie ended up coming.
Man, come on now. That stays in the text messages. No, you gonna tell me. No,
no, we want to know.
No, we got to know now. Come on now. You shouldn't even stand there. About boys, Des. He wasn't talking about how you should learn cursive, even though they took it out the curriculum. None of that. Like
stuff. Hey, Hollywood like this. Watch out for this. Contracts is set up like that.
None of that.
Hey,
that's the girl from Stranger Things. Yes, that's
your
Millie
family.
Brown. And the kicker is when Kendrick did all of this back and forth with Drake, when he did all of the back and forth with Drake, he never brought up Millie Brown, but Drake brought her up.
Yeah, he upped him.
So it's like, so you just gonna leak your own information, you dummy?
I guess he was trying to get on top of it.
He was trying to get ahead of it, but it's weird. That's hella suspect.
Geppetto.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's giving weird. So let's continue on with the tea she got. Now, a lot of people are giving the 17-year-old situation a pass because they're saying, she's 17, she's close to 18, whatever.
And it's legal.
And and all that other stuff.
Consent is 16 there, and still sus.
And then the thing that kind of irritates me is how these younger girls are defending him. It's like
I expect that.
Yeah, because they like him and they're young. So you get to see it in 4K.
They used to defend Elvis that way. Elvis got a picture. He's surrounded by a bunch of little young 13, 14-year-old girls. He in the middle.
Oh, no.
And you still hear him say he the king of rock and all this other stuff. And I'm like, nah, he a Geppetto too. And That's what it's given to me.
So she responded and say, why you got to make a lovely friendship your headline? You guys are weird for real. I'm lucky to have people in the business extend their time to help me further my career and offer their wisdom and guidance. I'm very blessed to have amazing people in my life. You don't get to choose that for me. It's nice to have people understand what I do. Now get back to talking about real problems in the world other than my friendships. Jeez. And that's such a kid-like response, right? Just no maturity behind it. It's just she tried it and she failed. So it's interesting though, but you see little kids go for bat for the people, the stuff she made it. Yeah, she the one made it weird. But hey, we're in this era where people do dumb shit and they say, don't judge me for doing the dumb shit I do. Just accept me for who I am.
You're a hater.
Yeah, her age, like it's a gap difference, right? And she wasn't saying he mentors me or anything. She said he helps me out with boys. That was the first topic at hand that you displayed to us. Yes. Like, well, how are we supposed to take that, bitch? Like, I'm tired. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With little girls, you can do all of that stuff. But hold on, let me see if I can find it. We're gonna do the one where Kanye speaks on it.
Drake and Kylie had gotten together behind Travis Scott's back. And, you know, Kanye, he'd be saying a whole bunch of things. He'd be spitting truth, but then he'd also be spitting a bunch of nonsense. And it's sometimes really hard to understand the difference. Kanye just went and spoke about this. And I think a lot of people feel like it's not far-fetched that Drake and Kylie got together when Kylie was young. Because Kylie was also involved with Tyga when she was like 16, 17 years old. And the Kardashian family put their cosign on that. They were like, oh, hey, this is great. This is awesome for our brand. So a lot of people felt that it's not far-fetched that Drake would be with Kylie. Again, it's not been confirmed, but again, I think it just shows that the fact that you're in the rumor mill for this.
Now I'm gonna go to Abba and Preach. Shout out to them because the way they put it out is crazy. The way they put oh my goodness. The way they did it is beautiful. So we gonna do it like this. Hold on.
Predator. Obviously, we'll talk about the beef in general at some point, but I want to talk about this specifically because initially Kendrick called him a certified, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. And he was talking about his crew, how there's a lot of them who are doing this. And now Drake took 3 days, right? At first, all he did was respond to the fake allegation of the child. And he went, oh, I don't have no kid. If somebody could find them. And then everyone's like, so that's what you respond to, but you don't respond to the kiddo stuff? And then on his latest track, he talked about it. It's so funny to me because I think he thought this reply track was going to be good, but all it did was dig his hole. He said, speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. The Epstein angle was the shit that I expected. Why would you expect that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the internet.
Yeah. Like, why would you
the defending responses were not working for him.
That was like a nuh-uh.
I didn't do that.
Nuh-uh.
Who said that?
I knew you was gonna say that.
Who said that? I didn't know that. That nigga got on the track and he just completely said,
who had been saying that?
Who said that? Who said that?
Who said that? Who had
that was his. If you want to listen to Drake's diss track, that basically was his response. All right, so let's continue.
Internet don't play. So how about we start the one that he brought up out of nowhere for no reason?
Molly Bobby Brown.
Let's say y'all got a 14-year-old daughter. She talking about a man in his late 20s this way. What y'all think?
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys. He helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages.
She probably should have kept that shit all to herself.
But she
If
young.
that doesn't destroy Drake's career, y'all, a lot of these people are weird though. There's some diehard Drake fans out here
Yeah, they
that
won't.
just don't care. Like it's really weird. So we gonna see. A lot of people feel like after this Kendrick beef, since Kendrick really got on his Azizzle, Drake is gonna come back from this with like new music and stuff. But I don't think that's the case. This is getting a little weird.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
So you out here texting 14-year-olds saying I miss you so much, and texting them about dating and divorce. Does that sound like professional development? What are you professionally developing her in?
Okay.
Certified lover boy, certified people. She's a producer. Little C, she produced for Drake.
Okay, so the Drake thing. You met him. Well, when did you first meet him?
So I played basketball, right? So he really was a fan of not a fan, supported one of my teammates at the time. And
this is when you're in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball.
At the time, Drake would have been 29.
He's a big
fan
of women's high school basketball.
Girls,
she
high school
keep
basketball.
You see how she keep trying to put that women in there?
Girls,
you mean girls?
Girls, high
school is girls, child. I just think it's crazy how these little girls are really like they know it's wrong in a way and they're trying to clean it up. That makes me really uncomfortable, and it's kind of scary how older men can go after little girls like this and kind of mold them and be like, oh no, like all them girls that was playing in that dude hair. Oh no, my bestie. Like that's just
they fired your bestie.
Right.
What?
Like, come on now.
What? Come on, man.
It's bad.
Somebody need a beat.
What up, Miss Brady? Happy Mother's Day to you too, ma'am.
Mother's Day, Miss Brady.
Yep. So let's continue.
Big fan of high school women's basketball.
If you say it like that, yeah, it doesn't sound wrong. What Abba is saying is if you're a man in your late whatevers, you can't be fans of no young woman things. You can't. It don't look good. No matter how if something happened or since something doesn't happen, if someone has something to say, it's just not gonna look good. And that's a fact. It's just not gonna look good.
I'm not saying it don't look good. I'm just saying he likes hanging around teenage girls. That's it. Now
ain't nothing right about that. Ain't nothing right about that.
Yeah.
Anybody that agree, like, it's just too many instances back to back of him dealing with younger girls who call themselves women, who calls, you know what I'm saying, women's girls. That don't even sound right, ma'am. You tried it.
Yeah.
Exactly. Only way you could be a participating fan is if your daughter is participating.
Yeah.
This nigga is at a high school, not college.
Probably with some shades on, some pedo shades on.
Oh my gosh!
Checking
like
them out. Like, is the volleyball getting ready to start?
Right.
Yeah, volleyball starting.
Here, Michael Jackson couldn't breathe without people calling him Peter.
It's not the same thing. It was not just the Neverland. It was all the allegation. It was not just the Neverland. It was the allegation of smoking Jesus juice, of drinking Jesus juice and sleeping in the same bed. We're, I believe, a bit miles apart.
Drake would get the WNBA out of debt if it was full of teenagers. And that's a fact.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you want to solve it, put the young girls in, get Drake to be the face of the franchise. And it won't be Drake just like MJ just dunking. It won't be that. It'll just be Drake hiding behind the sheets.
It's not dunking like that. It's dunking like that.
And it's just some 14-year-old pigtails or some shit and a high school uniform. Why? Anyway,
imagine that on shoes. Oh shit, is that the new Air Gok Gok?
I hate these
the Air Pedos. Yeah, the Air Pedos.
I was her teammate, so he followed me because of her. And I was like, oh shit, bitch, you got Drake to follow me? Like, what the hell? Like, that's so crazy.
Oh my God.
He followed me, and I lost it. I'm like, I have to meet Drake. Like, I love Drake. I've always loved Drake, still love Drake. So,
and this don't sound like grooming to y'all. Look how giddy these little girls get behind this shit.
You know, they fanned out, so of course they're gonna be giddy like this. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Of course they're gonna be giddy. Like
what up, honest is me, girl? What is on your profile picture?
So basically, yeah, he followed me. Maybe a year later is when I built up the confidence to like message him on like some working stuff because I was
that's the body type of women
when I messaged
always
him.
in everybody else's business and be sleeping.
And I DM'd him like,
he knows what the fuck he's doing. Why is he following her on Instagram? For what reason? Just to be clear, I'm saying this because this is not just conjecture. I don't care who this is from, irrespective of the beef. This dude is a straight up weirdo, certified.
Period.
Call it like it is.
I like the fact that certified has become the man version of period.
He said, I never looked twice at no teenager. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never looked twice at no teenager.
Started when footage from a 2010 Drake concert began circulating the internet.
We seen this, y'all. Yeah. We seen that.
Who's that?
Member of Drake's record label, OVO, following a stint in jail for allegedly forcing a 20.
So this is his friend that Kendrick has brought up with the allegations when he said you got Baka got them weird charges. Why is he around?
Oh, that's him.
That's him.
Baka was referenced a few times in Kendrick's song saying he's a predator or whatever.
The same year, Drake would post on Instagram celebrating the release of Baka Not Nice, a rapper, friend, and member of Drake's record label, OVO, following a stint in jail for allegedly forcing a 22-year-old woman into prostitution, a weapons charge, and human trafficking. The now deleted post read, "Something in the air today. A lot of good things happening at once. But this one means the most. Been waiting 11 months. Baka finally home."
I just wonder if he was also banging.
And he been waiting 11 months and he finally home. He know what charges that man got.
It sounded like he was gorilla pimping. Forcing a woman to do that shit. That's gorilla pimping. Wow.
His girl while he was in jail.
Wow.
Remember when he said that shit about Wayne?
Wayne? Yeah.
You know that happened, right?
And
Wayne confirmed it. Yeah, so just to be clear, people saying, oh, Kendrick just spread rumors. No, a lot of what Kendrick said is actually verifiable and provable. He did smash Wayne's girl while he was in jail.
Well, he wasn't there.
A year later, in May of 2016, 29-year-old Drake was spotted eating dinner with 18-year-old Hailey Bieber in West Hollywood. Due to their allegedly flirty interaction and Drake wearing a matching H necklace, rumors of them dating began circulating, with Entertainment Tonight even alleging that the two hooked up at Drake's Memorial Day party. However, during this time, Hailey did an interview with E! News, revealing that she'd known Drake for around 4 years at this point, meaning that a 25-year-old Drake first met Hailey when she was just 14.
Another 14-year-old? Another 14-year-old?
Hey.
You going on dinner dates with her when she hit?
Is that why he called himself the boy? Oh.
You get what I'm saying? Another 14-year-old.
Wow.
I watch Jaguars sometimes.
Sometimes, because I don't know if some of the stuff she
be real, but then some other times
I be like, was she really in that circle like that?
Y'all like my new shirt? Shout out to Daphne. The back says, I figure you would say that.
Shout out to Daphne.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Jaguar, right? Sometimes.
She sometimes.
I don't know, she kind of.
It's fucking you up, right, critical thinker? A lot of this stuff is being hidden. Like a lot of people are not.
It ain't hidden no more.
It ain't hidden no more. But a lot of that stuff was uncovered. Remember, a lot of this stuff that they're even mentioning has been going on for some time. Mm-hmm. So we gonna continue.
18 in public. Another 14-year-old. How many more y'all need? Let's keep watching.
Good, you got more?
A now 32-year-old Drake released a song titled Nice for What, featuring the line, "High school pics, you was even bad then." 3 months later, on July 22nd.
I'm sorry, bro.
What?
That's crazy.
Oh, man. What is, man? Oh my god.
No, that dude is a little twisted monster.
Later that month, Drake would release a song titled Jaded, featuring the line, "We coulda waited. I wasn't Russian. Differences in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby."
Self-snitching. Just
That's
to reference,
almost got
you're
the
saying
R.
that
Kelly vibe. Seems like you ready type. Like,
I gotta go back to that clip. Hold on. I gotta
no
double
parents
back.
would let
I
their daughter
gotta
they would think
double
it's weird.
back.
I ain't
She
seen
said
none
like,
of
"Oh,
this.
okay, I guess it's real." And kept
That's crazy.
Oh wow.
No, that dude is a little twisted monster.
Later that month, Drake would release a song titled Jaded, featuring the line, "We coulda waited. I wasn't Russian. Differences
We could have waited. I wasn't rushing. Differences in age. You're old enough, but you're still a baby. What is going on, people?
Oh my god. Oh my. If I could get up and walk away right now, I'd get up and walk away because that's too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Are we serious?
So
oh wow, yeah.
it's getting a little.
Yeah.
He a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
Yeah.
He a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
Certified lover boy. Certified pedophile.
Wop, 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 wop.
God dang.
You know what? Instead of saying the pedo, I'm just gonna say he's a wop, 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 wop.
Geppetto.
Yeah. Wop, 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 wop. Cause that's what it's looking like, y'all.
Oh my
y'all let me know what how y'all feel in the comments right now.
Oh
like
my
what y'all
God.
thinking about all this collation of stuff summed up about Drake.
This is messing me up right now. I'm like, whoa.
Mm.
I heard about a little bit of this, but this,
Mm-hmm.
like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
and ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby."
self-snitching. Just to reference, you're saying that no parents would let their daughter, they would think it's weird. She said like, "Oh, okay, I guess it's real," and kept on driving. So just to go back on what you were saying that no parents would have let that shit happen. She did. She was driving and they were chatting in the back, and she said, "Oh, I guess this is weird."
What I said was very different. I said no parent would let their daughter talk to a 29-year-old man. What I didn't add to that caveat is if they're famous, because famous people let their kids do weird shit.
Exactly.
Okay,
Cool.
That's a whole different thing.
Cool.
But to
That's
be
why when you
clear,
said- that's
this
what-
is weird behavior.
And I think the reason why a lot of these parents who have celebrity kids let their kids do whatever is because the kids are paying the bills. It's not too many adult parents to be like, I don't give a flying fig how much money you bringing in. No. Nope. These parents will sell their kids for a pack of churros.
That's crazy.
Just saying.
Perspective of anyone, but I'm saying the kinds of people who put their kids in famous situations let their kids do a lot of weird, freaky shit.
That's why when you said that, I believe my face was kind of weird. I went,
yeah,
because of that, the famous people.
Over the years, there's a lot of pictures of Drake wrapped around girls who are 18, 17. Do I think he's hit? Yes, I do. Listen, you got no business talking no goddamn teenager. Even if you did, you know better. You should know your managers and everybody around tell you, but they probably not because you just into it that much. So all the stuff Kendrick was saying, it ain't lies. It ain't lies. And there's too many of these instances of this guy talking. You know what I've never thought in all my years as a 30-year-old? Can I please talk to a teenager for extended periods of time?
Can I please talk?
The literal, like, one of my life goals is finding ways to talk to them as little as possible. Okay?
What?
There is no time in my day that I'm like, man, I need a teenager around.
Right.
A teenager, I miss you so much.
Yeah. Drake! I'm gonna sign it, but I mean, I got a little bit of tism in me, so I don't miss nobody. You know what I mean? That cannot be me.
It's not like he's a teacher. It's not like he's risk youth outreach or whatever. There's like no reason to be talking to these people
at all.
And listen, a lot of onus should be on the parents who allow for these kinds of listen. But like I said, people in rich or famous areas, they operate in weird ways. You know what I mean? Some of them stop parenting and leave the managers in charge of everything.
The weird thing they would do for the advancement of their kids, the weird shit that they would do.
Yep.
Some of these parents, whether it's in dance or acting, whatever, some of y'all parents are pimps. And you're pimping the dreams that you had through.
That's why with the R. Kelly situation, it was frustrating to me because a lot of people were talking about R. Kelly this, R. Kelly that, but they never questioned or held the parents accountable for putting their children in those situations. If you want to go see somebody at a concert, get an autograph and let's go. but they let him go off with him. They let him do whatever.
But you know, they go and they promise him like probably Aaliyah's people's, hey, I could get her this. She trying to sing, I'm gonna get her in. Next thing you know, you secretly married to her. Like,
right. The same situation with Aaliyah, same situation with the other two girls.
Seems like you're ready, but he didn't go to jail for some.
Yeah, he got it for a record
sex trafficking.
Oh, okay.
And sex trafficking, and anybody can get arrested for sex trafficking because that law was basically biased towards black men because of that boxer back in the day. Now I can't remember his name right now. And sex trafficking, all that is you can fly a girl out to your state in acts of having, and that could be considered sex trafficking as well. So that's a slippery slope right there.
Your kids. Yep. Some of y'all are pimps. Let's be honest with each other.
They need the money.
That's what the way you guys are operating, but it's good for you. It's good. You're just thinking about the career.
Money. I ain't no money worth.
And people say, "Oh, Kendrick just make it." Listen, some of the people that are in OVO are criminals. That's a fact.
What did you just call it?
OVO.
Now step this way. Step. So I'll talk about the rap beef at a different date, but I just want to talk about this portion specifically because I think it's telling that people think this is just rap. No. Okay. Where there's smoke, there's absolutely fire with this one, and this one's a whole bonfire.
I think it's
in the middle of the woods.
I think it's a rap battle. It's not a beef, but whatever.
That's a beef. When you're bringing up allegations,
I can understand that, but I think it's still a rap battle. Rap battles been vicious, been known to be vicious, exposing motherfuckers. If you go to rap battles, they go through lengths to expose a motherfucker. The beef thing, what I know from a beef is people dying, people shooting up, and I don't think they're gonna come to that one.
Anyway, let's see.
What else they got? I got more? Or that was it?
No, I think they're just basically taking their opinion and their take on this situation. But let's get to what Drake said in his video on his song. He was saying that everything that he was sent to Kendrick was fake, the pills and everything like that.
He sent it to him, right?
He set him up.
And they was really going with that.
They was going with that. Supporters was eating that up, saying he was a genius and shit. Yeah. PJ couldn't wait to send me that diss track.
Oh, yeah. I knew you was gonna break him up. I was trying to leave you out of it.
But
you in it now. Fuck it.
Let me see. Yeah, I need that money. That's how them parents is.
Oh man. Take the 17-year-old.
Okay, we're gonna let me go to the chick responding.
The one that responded, the one that was on stage, and what she had
to say.
The
girl that was on stage.
Okay. Yeah, let's see what she had to say.
We're gonna see what she had to say. And I don't know why his videos aren't even popping up because
that's sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Chris.
All right, shout out. This channel is Look It's Jay. So shout out to him. We gonna look a little bit at your content. So he plays the clip of her, and then she's gonna respond.
Resurfacing all over the internet, people trying to call, Drake a age act. I was 17 years old and I'm 31 now. It was nothing then and it's nothing now. And then she also went on to say, she put on her story and said, regarding the video that's going around, I was 17 back then, I'm 31 now. This was a concert that my dad took me to in high school. Drake entourage actually picked me from out of the crowd of people, not Drake himself. By the way, performers always bring up fans on stage. It's a part of the show. It was nothing then, and it's still nothing now. Now that I have cleared these false narratives, I'm going back to study for my law school exams. Wish me luck.
No, we ain't wishing you nothing.
And your daddy sent you to a concert, took you to a concert to watch you get kissed on by Drake, and y'all was excited.
But even
about
with
it.
the statement that she said when they said, when she said Drake didn't pick me out, his entourage did. Entourages know what that main character wants and needs. They're there.
He sends them to do that.
Right. Come on now. We just gonna try to play on words like
got
that.
A whole team of Geppettos.
Girl, you're not convincing us.
Geppetto recruiters.
It ain't looking good if you go to law school to be an attorney. It ain't. You ain't convincing us.
This is weird.
Hopefully, well, no. Either way, yeah, you got to be convincing this.
And
lawyer.
I mean, she had to kind of brag that she had gone to school as a lawyer. I don't know what that was about. Like,
we don't care.
We don't care, man.
We don't care. So
good for you, but we don't care.
Yeah. So she brought that up and stuff.
I was 17. I'm 31 now.
That means he's no longer interested.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It sounded like she was trying to hide something and let him know how old she is now, just in case he want to double back.
And she probably dancing to the
Any bitch talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. Kanye with his nose now. And Baka got a weird case where I see around. Certified lover boy, certified why you trolling like a ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
He's doing that so he can avoid copyright because nobody told him.
No,
okay, here she is.
That's what she looks like now.
Yeah.
Now she went on to comment up on her post because, like I said, the video has been resurfacing all over social media. Now her Instagram is Tia Jade. Now she went on to comment up on her post because, like I said, the video has been resurfacing all over the internet. People be trying to call, Drake a Fedo, if you know what I'm trying to say, because I want to get YouTube though. In there. But she went on to respond in the comment and said this was purely for his stage act.
Yeah, so that's how she looked now. She had to get that out.
Oh, she had to let him know what she working with.
Now, some of them get them for themselves. I saw it for myself.
Oh, yeah.
Well, themselves.
He said homeboy get the
all,
hand-me-downs.
oh yeah, he does. He did say he get
he
get the hand-me-downs.
Yeah, he said
he did say he get the hand-me-downs. There was somebody else that I be watching. Let me go back.
Man, yeah, you've been diving in.
I've been in the rabbit hole all week. And I've been seeing academics really fight for their life, fight for his life for Drake. And it's like, do you really want to fight with somebody with these type of, it's not even just allegations, the proof behind it.
And then him sitting there, he basically lied about him feeding that information, but we heard it when he said it on that little verse. Because he said Bozo's giving him information, right? He said something like that.
Yeah, the information that they gave you.
Yeah, first you sent it out, but then them clowns.
See, Angry Man is on live talking about the top 10 reasons Kendrick Lamar didn't win, and these allegations is crazy. Like that's
he been fighting for that man. I don't think he gonna come to your channel, bro. He fighting hard. I mean, he Canadian.
It's a little weird to be trying to support that with all the information that's coming out.
Yeah.
I cannot find his channel. That's so weird. Let me see. Let me see if I'll just put Drake and see what's going on. Because he should usually pop up.
You talking about what's his face? What was his name? The one we've been watching, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were just watching it today.
I can't even remember his name.
I can if I see it.
I know if I see it too, but that BBL Drizzy shit is hilarious too. Even in the song, Kendrick brought up Cat Williams. So
did he?
Yeah, he did. He said something to the guys of Cat Williams woke it up, but I'ma do even more and press on it even more or something like that. I can't remember what song it was. I could not remember. Let me see.
Urban Legend. Will Evans.
Okay, yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Urban Legend. So I was like, I remember when I see it. I mean, let's see what he talking about.
There you go.
There you go.
Now, Urban Legend, I seen this dude go from 2,000 subscribers to almost 7,000 subscribers because he is bringing out good content. He is good to watch. His lives could be a little bit better, but you know, it takes time to work out the kinks.
It's been good.
It's his first time, but he does give out a lot of information. So, y'all heard about UMG telling Kendrick to squash the beef, basically, but Kendrick is independent. He got like some ties to them, but not to where they could really do much.
Do they handle his distribution or what?
He got some type of deal.
Okay.
But he has like every single clip of what's going on between Kendrick and Drake right now, and it's all in detail. So, dang, this Drake exposed by another 17-year-old.
There's a 17-year-old girl that just incriminated Drake and made him look horrible. Her name is Aya Tanjali, and she just did this video doing an interview with this guy saying that Drake's dad is following her, and the guy was like, would you let Drake smash you right now? Like, would you let him F you right now? And she was like, I can't say that. I can't confess to that because, and just had a complete Freudian slip. I'm gonna show you guys the video in a second. This is crazy. I guess Drake's dad is following her. Now, the little girl, she's 17 years old, and that's the only reason I'm not gonna call her what she's portraying herself to be on the internet. If you go to her profiles, you can see she's portraying herself to be what we would call older women, you know, some bad words. So the only reason I'm not going to do that is because she's a kid and she still has time to, you know, change her life. She might get her life right one day, but she's portraying a certain way. So I'm gonna let you guys see this video. This is what's going around that made Drake look crazy. Look at this.
Hey, they said Drake dad follow you? Who do? Be honest, what do you think about the Drake allegations?
Yes, speak on it.
Would you let
That's
Drake, would you let Drake like you?
That'll be something I can't confess. I mean, not confess, something I can't talk about.
What?
Because that'll be in the court.
Look at the boy's face.
The court.
What?
I have no idea what's going on, y'all.
That'd
Don't
be
ask
something
me.
she can't confess.
Yeah, it just got a little weird. It just got a little weird.
And then when she let him, she just put her hands up. Like, what does that mean? Like you're guilty of something.
Drake.
What?
Or is she just playing? See, I don't
You're
know.
a victim?
No.
I don't know.
She could be trying to
She
clout
could
chase.
be clout chasing. She could
Yeah.
be. It's so many things that go on with that. You never know. Yeah.
Is that really legally binding for somebody that's a minor like that to sign an NDA?
I don't know.
Without,
I don't think.
I
so.
don't know. I don't. You know, you in more court stuff than me when it comes to that. Well, that's contract law. So
Yeah,
that's
different. Yeah. I just document.
This don't look good for Drake, bro. This is why you don't mess with little kids, because when they're young like that, they stupid and they don't understand what they're actually saying when they're saying it. She talks like a 17-year-old kid that don't know what she's actually saying, and it just made Drake look bad. And I went and fact checked it, and she does follow Drake's dad, but she don't follow Drake. Does that sound real to you? Does that sound suspicious?
Does he follow her though?
Right.
He says she follows him, but does he follow her though?
Does that sound suspicious? You follow Drake's dad on Instagram and everything else, but you don't follow Drake. As a 17-year-old girl, you have more interest in Drake's dad than Drake? Get out of here. I don't believe it. I believe that this is my opinion.
Unless that's her sister and we don't know, you know what I'm saying? She is light skinned.
I don't know.
So we can't prove that this is allegedly. I believe Drake's dad is one of the people that's getting women for him, getting young girls for him. Excuse me, not women. I believe he's the one getting young girls for Drake. And there's no reason for this little girl to. I can understand if Drake's dad was following her and she wasn't following him back, but she's following him. So the way she answered that question,
yeah, that was weird. But check this, y'all. This is really where it's gonna get crazy. Is Twitter. Okay, so now there is someone named let me go to the name. Ebony Prince. Ebony Prince
2K24.
2K24 posted this on May 10th saying, Kendrick is not a liar and I am not a thief. Number 2, Mr. Aubrey Graham, aka Drake, and Mr. Livingston Allen academics have until noon Monday 5/13/24 to retract your claims of theft, or my attorney Adrian and I will exhaust every legal option. Hold on, y'all. I gotta undo this. So this is the alleged mole.
So this is the one that
This is the one
that
sent,
gave him those
that gave
prescription pills,
Kendrick
stuff.
all the information. And y'all gonna trip out on this video that I'm about to show. Hold on.
Yeah, let's get into
Yeah,
this.
look at this video.
Let's get into this.
All right, so look at this video. So this is from Meet the Grams. You see he's playing Kendrick's thing on the screen. This is from Meet the Grams. Is that on full? No, that's extra full screen. Okay. That's the picture that Kendrick had. Yeah. This is the person that supposedly sent the picture. Because look at this.
Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsive. I look at him and wish your grandpa would have
worked. They showing the date.
They showing the date.
Grow up and then stand behind them. Life is hard. I know. The challenges always go beat us home. Sometimes our parents make mistakes that affect us too.
That's Drake's receipts from the stores, jewelry, everything like that. This is allegedly the stuff Drake's been throwing away and this person had.
That ugly shirt though. That was like 2002.
That is Ozempic. That, and as you can see at the bottom, it has Drake's name, Aubrey Graham, and it says Ozempic 0.25. That's like the lowest dose. And it's a monthly, only a weekly, and whatever. Then it has the doctor. The doctor is the famous doctor who treated Kanye, who treated somebody else too, some other celebrities. So that was that. Somebody said this up here that they about to show. This one. A lot of people are saying that they read it in as Adderall. I don't know how true that is because I can't see it.
Yeah.
It's very blurry to see that one.
Don't be ashamed of who you with. That's how he treats your moms. Don't have a kid.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
And this is those are sleeping pills to help them sleep. So that's something I looked that up. It's
I was able
to see
all
that.
of it. I didn't know this.
Up. This
I watched it all
right here.
Oh,
that
wow.
Zolpidem or Zolpidem, whatever. That's the sleeping. That's to help you sleep from insomnia.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's now, mind you, this is what Drake was saying that was leaked, was like on purpose.
Okay.
But this person is now, they're trying to figure out, academics is fighting hard to figure out who this person is.
Yeah, didn't he say something about he was going to put a private investigator on them? And I think I was listening to something earlier that he was going to put a private investigator on them and they were going to hunt him or her down forever and all this other stuff. So he was threatening some stuff.
Yeah. So they've been like really coming for this person.
Something not to be true. Why you doing all
They
this?
have it's getting a little crazy.
It's crazy.
It's getting a little crazy.
Why you doing all this if it's not true?
And there's a couple of other things that this person has been posting since then. Hold on. Yeah, I had to put some blockers on here. Only adults can be on social media in this house.
Yeah, too much going on.
When your kids don't show you that they responsible, you got to take parenting measures, and then that's just what it is. All right. So this is Ebony Prince 2K24.
Okay.
All right. I don't know what this is about. It's like it's an auction or something that they got going on. Don't know. But this person is serious. And let me show you how serious they are. It gets crazy.
Now I'm into it. I'm like, what
This,
else you got to show?
this is
I'm
what
like, and
they love them some Kevin Samuels. Hey, shout out to him. So this person posts, I'm not an extortionist or a career killer. I'm a Black American capitalist. You have inserted yourself in between me and my money. Move, humble yourself, and tell the truth. Now, and then, they're taunting, saying
that
God
sounds
plan.
like an extortionist, though. Like, it's a little extortionistic. Like,
She sounds slow. I don't think it's nothing with that one, because what the fuck? Yeah, that one was a little off. That girl did sound like she was clout chasing. She was a little weird.
Yeah.
So take that with a grain of salt.
That's why I was saying, because she doing this and playing. It was a little funny to me. That's why I was like,
yeah, that was
is
a
it
little
true or
weird.
not?
I'm not gonna jump the gun unless I'm getting all the proof, but I am gonna get the information out there.
Because that one's new. I ain't seen that one.
She talked like a confused 10-year-old. You know what? And then a lot of people are saying that they believe Ebony Prince 2K is a burner account from Kendrick. I doubt that. I really, really don't believe that that's Kendrick doing all of that.
I don't think he would waste his time.
Right.
Doing all
It's
that.
not necessary for
And
him to do that.
strategically,
That's
that
not
just doesn't make sense.
and y'all gotta understand, Kendrick is from the streets. This ain't how street shit go. This whatever this is, because I think you're the one told me it was a woman.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Enough to be some
That's what I
woman
heard,
shit.
that person might be a woman.
Right.
And then I'm thinking, like, as many women as Drake been talking to, other people's women, all that, somebody could feel hurt. Somebody could feel like, hey, I'm gonna get my revenge. You know how women can get.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So I don't believe this is Kendrick. You know what?
I know. I'm like, just take it off.
Yeah, I gotta take it off for now. Hold on, y'all. I don't believe this is Kendrick. I really don't. It's just, in my opinion, he wouldn't waste his time with that, especially with the information he has. But allegedly, they hit up J. Cole and kind of explained to J. Cole, who was it? Schoolboy Q hit up J. Cole and told J. Cole, hey, you're gonna want to back out with this because this, that, and the third. And that's why J. Cole apologized.
So he knew what was coming.
That's what they're saying.
He had an idea.
He had an idea that he didn't want none of that. You feel me?
They say he got 5 more.
Yeah, they do say that.
They do say.
So now this person said, I'll just leave these here in case we must get that story tomorrow. The second picture is one nobody there even knew. Okay. So I don't. They just keep sending.
Who's that supposed to be?
I don't know. They
it's
just
like a woman and a dude.
Yeah,
like, that look like a woman on the left.
They just send in these cryptic messages, and we don't know what's going on. And then it says certificate of completion, mandated reporter training, identifying and reporting child abuse and maltreatment. So I don't know what this person is alluding to. And they're going back and forth with academics because academics has a lot to say. And then that right here, it says, I've stood next to you in the rain to keep the paps and fanatics away. I became essential during your days, having to cancel vacations and all to ensure things like this didn't happen. So I
they
can
trying to
assume it's
elude-
like a security
Yeah, Are you
guard.
trying to elude your security guard? Is this them?
Girl tries running at Drake.
that.
Oh, Drake. He know his back gonna hurt in the morning.
I don't know who this person is. I don't know who this person is. So they're saying that they used to be close to him. Now, this is the weird stuff, okay? Somebody said Google Chris Alvarez. All right. So now we go to Reddit.
What's this? Is this what we looking for? That's the ebony.
This is the ebony. Hold on. This is the ebony 2K24. You still there? Competing offers exist. I need 800K. I accept your deal for 800K. It will be sent via BTC or ETH, your choice. This way we could both remain anonymous. First, I need to know what happens to the tape. What tape? They sent proof of funds. Nigga, what tape? Oh my God.
You really was diving down a rabbit hole.
What
for real,
tape?
For real. What did they say after the tape, though? What was...
This is like a money exchange.
That's
for
extortion. This is extortion, though.
I'm ready to send. I need to know what happens on the tape. Do you have any samples of preview? An altercation involving Christopher Alvarez. I won't say anymore. Send the funds. So
Who's
why
Christopher Alvarez?
Okay. So I heard allegedly. I'm gonna show you who Christopher Alvarez is, and this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad.
Come on now, I need to know who Christopher Alvarez is.
It's gonna fuck you up, babe.
All right.
It's gonna fuck you up once you see who this is.
You got me quiet now. I'm just like.
I know y'all
like, is this Christopher Alvarez?
No. Somebody's saying it's fake. That's Christopher Alvarez.
So they saying it's fake.
That's Christopher Alvarez leaving the hotel.
That's a grown man?
Mm-hmm. He has some kind of condition. They said an altercation, so I'm assuming that he might have.
You think he did something to that dude?
I don't know.
Nah. Really? I don't know about this one.
Baby, we found Drake's mole. We also found some really weird, disturbing mess. Are the youngins out the room? Mess that Drake is into, allegedly. Okay, so do you know how on Twitter there was that video that got posted and deleted, okay? It showed that DJ Academics was going around telling everybody, oh my God, that Photoshop, that cover of like Drake with his BBL pills or whatever, that's all cap. Look at the lighting, all this stuff. So whoever made it, which is the mole that Drake claims doesn't exist, but it sounds like they're taking legal action. Go watch my old video about that. I've already posted it. Go watch it after this. Right? The mole actually posted the videos, letting everybody know, baby, it's video, not screenshot. Okay? You can tell by the bridge. A lot of people, including myself, was like, yo, is this coming out of Kendrick's apartment? Because he got an apartment in Dumbo. People are now saying that that is not from Kendrick's apartment, that it is literally from either the one in the one hotel in Dumbo, or it's at the market.
Now you know everybody is a motherfucking detective on this bitch. But let's get to the Chris Alvarez tea.
She good, but sometimes she be long.
There's been new evidence
that is surface. First, let me talk about the mole. Then we're gonna talk about this weird situation that's going on and the way the mole is actually threatening to not threatening but promising to expose Drake. I don't know. Let's get into this, right?
Talking about that.
So in the video,
that's extortion.
The mole is panning around. What do we?
You know, he could sue that person, or that person could get in hot water if it is extortion.
It
yeah.
seems like give me 800
So
and I won't say nothing. Like
no, that he wasn't telling him giving him 800 so he won't say nothing. He was paying the person 800,000 for the tape that person had with him and Chris Alvarez. That's what that was. I don't know what this mole wants from Drake. The second they
you
asked,
might have to explain it because she cool, but she a little long-winded.
Okay.
She be jumping.
All right.
And
So
I want to get to the chase.
So allegedly, they're saying that either he beat up Chris Alvarez,
what,
or
nah,
either they beat up Chris Alvarez, or it was some freaky dicky stuff going on.
What is going on with this? What are we doing?
You shot straight, but you shot late. Holla at me. This is the Rundown Podcast.
Shout out to the Rundown.
Shout out to you. Hopefully you're not long-winded.
She cool.
I'm gonna give you the rundown.
So she be jumping. She be excited.
Beef, right? And also the Riddler, who's also been exposed.
They call this person the Riddler.
Why do they call it? Because he be speaking in riddles, or she, he.
It's been speaking in riddles.
This person.
Yeah. This is why we must always treat others nicely. You never know whom you are dealing with. So this is person, whoever this person is, has it out for Drake, because Drake did something allegedly to this person and made them lose their money. And I feel like Drake may know who this person is, because this person is speaking directly to Drake. Like all this stuff that they saying is directed to him.
So you think it might be a disgruntled worker?
I think so. That's what it sounded like.
Smashed a girl.
This tough book, this laptop, this high-tech military grade laptop is bulletproof, is waterproof, right? Saying that the Riddler, she has accessed the contents of this top that can very wow. Now this negotiate on that steel frame, right? With Drizzy Drake.
Wait a minute, what that say?
The guy who was spotted in the lobby.
This the guy that was spotted in the lobby.
This guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he does YouTube videos and stuff too.
They saying he's like a reporter.
He's a reporter.
That's what they're saying.
Allegedly, Christopher Alvarez, the guy who was spotted in the lobby on that steel frame, right? With Drizzy Drake and his security. And, you know, everybody is trying to figure out why was he there at 3 a.m. In the lobby.
And look, and I love chocolate.
Why they got him in? Is he really taking these wigs? Is this like some CGI, like some Photoshop?
No, this is
man. Get the fuck out of here! Oh my, get the fuck out of here!
Y'all excuse my husband.
I'm sorry. Get the fuck out of here. This can't be real. Shit got me crying. Why are you looking like this? What are they doing? Nah, this can't be real. What rabbit hole did you go in when you dived in this one? Oh, this shit.
I don't know what's going on.
This shit can't be real. All right, keep going, man. I'm sorry.
This happens to be at the hotel, The Mark. And if you know anything about The Mark, it was exposed.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, go ahead. I'm cool. Oh man, so many shit coming in my head right now. I need to stop.
Okay.
When Jeffrey Epstein had his whole ordeal.
That's the Jeffrey coming out of the Jeffrey Epstein hotel that was on. This is
what do they mean by Jeffrey Epstein? He owns that hotel or something?
No, but it's on it's listed on Epstein's black book right over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's where they're correlating.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
deal going on. And they said that the mark is where this incident took place with Christopher Alvarez. And allegedly, the Riddler is trying to get rid of this video to a potential buyer. And this buyer wants to try to get this video, but they want to know what the contents are. And the Riddler told him, hey, it's a video containing information with something happening to Christopher Alvarez. Wow. God. Now all this is alleged, you guys. Now, how did the Riddler?
Man, is this for real? So he's trying to say something happened between Drake and this dude, right?
Yeah.
And they saying it's of. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying. If you don't get put that damn picture up there, that picture fucking me up right now. I'm trying. I'm trying to get serious. I'm trying. That picture fucking me up right now, man.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. No.
Yeah, excuse him.
Why they put that up there?
He wore it.
That's what he that's what I'm like. Is that like a skit or is he trying to be funny or something?
Man,
that's what I'm thinking. So something happened. Did he fight him? You're saying that he assaulted
they don't
him.
know, but it's a video coming out.
So they're speculating he fought him or they came out the same hotel together. You said he's a journalist though. How do we know he just didn't give? I'm a little devil advocate. How do we know he just didn't give an interview?
Well, that's what the getting.
Did he give an interview with that wig on? Come on, bro.
What is wrong with you,
on, bro? Really? Oh my God, this shit fucking me up right now.
Oh my God.
And then the I love chocolate at the bottom, like, oh, come on, man.
And it said, I don't remember.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh my God.
Oh, this ain't real. How do we know he didn't give him an interview?
Because there's a tape. They're saying there's a tape.
Is this guy a YouTuber though?
They're saying he's a reporter.
But I mean, does he report on YouTube?
I don't know who this person is.
Is he on a news station? Like, we gotta, and you said his name is Christopher Alvarez.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
We're gonna have to dive into who this person is because just showing this.
My husband is in tears right now. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's such a mess. Hold on, let's finish.
To get her hands on this tough book, this laptop. Who knows? But she has it. And she's negotiating a price. And the potential buyer in the first message, right? The first exchange of messages, they tried to lowball the Riddler. And she wasn't going for it. They tried to offer her $120K for this alleged video of, I think it's a freak off, maybe. Or something along the lines of Christopher Alvarez in a very compromising position, allegedly. And it could contain Drake in the video also, allegedly. Who knows? But, they're negotiating the price, and all of a sudden, the negotiation went dead for a couple hours. And then the negotiation picked back up just a few minutes ago, you guys, and I have the proof of this. And guess what? Now the potential buyer is back in contact with the Riddler, and she's telling the potential buyer, hey, give me $800K and you can have the video. And the potential buyer is sending the message to her saying, hey, look,
they got all types of clips at them on the hotel and stuff.
That I will show. And guess what? Maybe the Riddler is going to sell this video of Christopher Alvarez. And
I just don't maybe the pedo stuff, maybe, but him messing around with this little dude, like dude.
If they got
I don't
a
know.
video,
I don't know if I'm gonna believe that one. I don't know.
If they got a video,
allegedly they say they have a video.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't see him probably mess with them young ones and talking to them inappropriately. I could see that, but him with that dude with the wig, I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? This is too much. This is a whole lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Because I thought you was gonna say they fought him or they assaulted him, and I'm like, oh, that's messed up. You know what I'm saying?
That's it right there. Taking.
Oh my God! Just stop. He took it off.
Yeah, he took off the wig.
Like Charlene Mama. Oh my God. That's how she look when she take her wig off at night.
Mask off. Mask off. Face ass. Hold on.
Man.
My bad. My internet is being weird right now.
Being weird. Oh yeah,
got a strawberry.
Just like this situation. And shout out to Jason. We seen that.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to take a little break from the drama
and post that. That was hilarious.
And look at this clip from Jason.
Oh man.
Hold on, let's see.
Man, that had me dying today. You sent me that. I was like,
oh, shout out to Boss Lady and TNT. Shout out to y'all. Hold on, I got something for y'all.
Man, I can't believe.
The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government.
Shit tickled the hell out of me, man.
He couldn't stop laughing.
I wasn't ready for that. My bad.
Oh my gosh, let's go to Jason's real quick, and then we gonna get back to the.
We need some comic relief.
We need comic relief because this is very stressful.
This is something else.
So, shout out to Jason, aka Average at Best.
Yeah.
He posted this a few hours ago. He must have heard our live or so, because I need more skits, and this was a great. This was a great Mother's Day gift. Let's go ahead and do this.
He delivered.
What up, gang? What up, gang? We about to go to Family Dollar, gang. I'm gonna take y'all with me, gang. Yeah, so just wait a minute, gang, and when we get to Family Dollar, gang, I'm gonna show y'all what snacks I'm getting, gang. I'm a little hungry, gang. Tiny ain't trying to cook, gang. So when I get there, gang, I'm gonna let y'all see what I get, gang.
Now you know I'm not cooking.
I'm hungry, Tony. I'm gonna just make a.
The little jumps is crazy. The jumps are crazy.
The jumps be taking me.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
He is so stupid.
Sandwich.
You cannot make a sandwich in here.
No, I'm gonna just make a sandwich.
Oh my gosh, you
Oh
are
my
so
God.
embarrassing.
You busting out
I
the
can't
mambo
stand
sauce,
you.
nigga. Look.
Now you gonna sit your big gallon milk curl back, big slim Jim back up here and make a sandwich in this store. You are embarrassing.
No, I'm hungry. No, you said you ain't cooking.
I'm not cooking. You just said breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, a snack, and now this. Then you had a pizza bagel and another hoagie.
Without the mambo sauce.
You got a lunch bag for the store.
No, I'm hungry.
He gonna dip it.
Oh my God.
Take a dipping sandwich.
And he got that Simply Lemonade and shit.
Oh, I'm tired now. I'm gonna go take a nap, Tony.
Not in the store.
Yeah, in the store.
The jump.
What up, gang? What up, gang? We just woke up from a nap, gang. And we gonna get back on CJ So Cool and them today, gang.
I feel better now.
He gotta keep running to the food. Just keep running to the food. That shit is hilarious. I like. Oh my God, that don't even mix. Oh my God. Oh my God. And then he just ends
Let's
it.
jump right.
And then he just ends it.
Oh,
What is going on? That's
God.
that nigga Jason is crazy for
Shout
that.
out to Jason.
Oh man, Jason, don't be doing us with the 1 minute skits, bro.
Oh,
We
that
need
was
at least 2-3
hilarious.
minutes. That
Nah,
shit
that
was
was
funny.
good.
That shit was funny as oh my God.
Especially the jumps.
The jumps
be
is
fucking me up.
crazy.
Tony!
Oh my God.
I'm hungry.
Oh my God. Yeah, so that
Oh my God.
that shit is hilarious.
Oh my God.
So they're saying that he did something to that person.
Allegedly. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of far-fetched. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm inclined to believe this.
Okay.
Because it's far out there. I'm not saying it's not true, but it's just what he doing with this? You know what I mean? What are we really doing? If he got the tape, hey, you got the tape, put it out there. But I can only imagine.
Also, there's 100% no way that Ebony 2K24 will file a lawsuit tomorrow 5/13 at noon against Drake and AK. Like they stated, they would easily be breaking multiple NDAs they signed as a hotel employee, and it would expose their identity. Clearly they're trying to extort him. So this is where it gets messy, because when you talk about extortion, that's illegal.
Yeah.
So yeah, JC the skits are hilarious. They're hilarious. But yeah, so they're saying that all this information and all this tea is gonna come out.
I know they set a date tomorrow, huh?
Yeah,
Monday.
we just gonna see what happens tomorrow.
Fall back and see. I don't know, because I'm like, but I don't know.
Somebody say why I think Ebony Prince 2K24 is XOVO.
Could be an ex-OVO worker. I don't know who all is
They're
on
saying
this camp.
that this person used to work at the Mark Hotel as security.
Okay.
That's what they're assuming.
Okay.
So he got paid anonymously in crypto, which explains the wallet transactions. Eventually, something
that was crypto,
happened.
that BTC.
Yeah, with Drake and Christopher Alvarez that caused Drake to assault him, which was caught on tape. My guess is Christopher was digging into Drake's connection to the Mark Hotel and Epstein, which could cause Drake to react irrationally.
Okay, because the way Homeboy was trying to put it, like they was doing something.
They was up there having
strange
it
for a piece of change.
Yeah. So either way, it looks bad. You can't be walking around putting your hands on disabled people.
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's crazy. So
punching disabled people.
You like the guys in literally maneuvers around in an electric wheelchair.
Yeah.
So like, I don't give a damn what he say. You just kind of should walk away at that point. You know, I don't know. But so they're saying that my guess is Christopher was digging into Drake's connection to the Mark Hotel and Epstein, which caused Drake to react. So he was trying to investigate himself, like, Drake, why are you at the Epstein Hotel? You know it's blacklisted. It's well known that it's blacklisted. That hotel is just that bomb.
And that hotel makes people sign NDAs?
I don't know what the hotel does. All I know is the hotel is connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein had a black book full of blacklist hotels where people have them young tenders in there.
Yeah, because we've heard stories about him inviting actresses up to the room. And
right.
Yeah.
So that's what they're saying. But I don't even know. I don't think Drake is on the list of the Epstein list. I think there's a lot of celebrities on there, but I don't think he's on the list.
But I'm pretty sure that Epstein ain't the only one use these hotels. A lot of them do.
Yeah.
For the discretion.
Yeah. So Drake then told Ebony to acquire the security footage to hide what he did. And since Ebony used to be the Mark Hotel security, he knew all the security protocols and had the trust of the staff. This would mean when Kendrick talked about the OVO working for him, he could have meant ex-OVO workers that hate Drake just as much as him. Plus, having someone like Ebony Prince on his side allows Kendrick to know all of Drake's habits and routines, which he could then use to better communicate and strategize with his mole that currently still in the OVO. This would explain the tweet about 2 Black American men becoming unemployed at an exact moment. Ebony Prince could also be part of House of Ebony without Drake ever knowing about it.
Don't know. Because they're speculating too, right?
Yeah,
This
this is just
it's
why
pure-
they think it's just
it's
pure
their theory.
opinion.
Okay,
It's
so
just pure
this is all
opinion,
speculation.
right?
Could he have somebody in his camp? Maybe. Probably people that
But
Uh-huh.
the thing for me is how hard academics is going about this situation. Like, if this person is a nuisance and none of this stuff is real, just let them clout chase. Let them, because eventually when you hit the wall,
the truth is gonna come out, and he's bogus. Then it's gonna be proven he's bogus. But to make threats to him kind of helps solidify him a little bit, because now it's like, and ain't nothing came out.
And now here, this is Cooley Bravo, right? So Cooley Bravo is supposed to be one of Kendrick's boys, homeboys, or whatever, allegedly. We don't know for sure, right? A lot of people feel like he's clout chasing, but he's saying he has connections to Kendrick, and he keeps talking trash about Kendrick. I mean, not Kendrick, Drake. He keeps talking trash about Drake. They're trying to figure out, does he really have connections to Kendrick for real, or is he just some random dude? Yeah, so if y'all look at DJ Academic's videos, DJ Academic at first was saying, "Oh, he played you, he tricked you."
Yeah, they always saying that. Everybody
They
was
were
saying
saying that Kendrick got played, everything was fake. That wasn't his medicine. That was Rick Ross's medicine or some weird stuff. But now they're saying that Academics had to admit that was Drake.
If I'm answering this question, for y'all, do I believe that this Ozempic prescription for Drake is real? Yes. I also would add that I believe he was on his first or second month. We've looked up the doctor, we verified the doctor. It would make sense. And by the way, I'm also kind of getting an inclination of maybe how this was probably gotten. Well, we know Drake went to the spot himself.
He looks so stressed out.
Yeah, and he's trying not to say something and give up something.
He's trying not to do a lot behind it.
That's a little.
He looks, what up, Mr. Polynesian Pride? He looks a little like
himself. How do you think that they got this shit then? Somebody went in Drake's room? We'll get to that. Let's just keep on topic. So if I'm answering this question, for y'all, do I believe that this Ozempic prescription for Drake is real? Yes. I also would add
it's replaying. So now, as Academics is saying that somebody stole it, so you stole it, you're a thief, and that's why Ebony 2K Prince or whatever said, "I'm not a thief."
So he must have threw this stuff out.
He had to have thrown that stuff away in the trash. You can't really punish somebody.
DJ Academics should be going down right along with Drake.
Right. A lot of people not feeling Academics right now behind this, because it's a lot of information coming out and he's trying to cover it and make it cool. And it's getting harder and harder for him every day. So people are saying stuff like, so basically Kendrick was right and Drake lied. Because Drake had that whole thing, oh yeah, we set it all up for you. But now y'all panicking because y'all like, this is a setup from a screenshot. No, it's not. This is the real deal. They done verified the doctor. They did all that stuff. So it's looking pretty bad out there. Let's do
because I don't know about this story. We gotta have more details. Let's wait till tomorrow when it come out, because this is out. This is too much.
Worst diss track. Yeah, it's the worst diss track we ever heard.
As Diddy's son decided to come out and try to clown him.
Right. Diddy's son is coming out
trying to defend his daddy.
Trying to defend his dad, and I didn't like the song.
He made a diss record towards 50 and everybody.
50 Cent is the wrong person to play with.
It wasn't like, it went hard. It was like the beat.
You want to listen to it?
The beat carried the song a little bit from what I heard, because I just was like,
It was kind of like,
I don't know.
They praying on our downfall another time again. After the rainfall, the sun gonna shine again.
That's right.
Don't bust no
Thank you,
U-turns, 'cause we
Sandman.
ain't forgetting shit. And to all y'all that switch, suck my dick.
Let's go.
Yeah. Suck my dick. What? You talking down the family name, man. You wildin'. What? I dare one of you niggas scream out no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Blow with me. Baddies, they ready to go with me. I just nod and they know to go get 'em. Might see me with some pretty hoes with me, but ain't no hoe with me. I just lay back in that Virgil Maybach. That shit like 450.
What is Academics doing?
He's, I guess, maybe trying to get all the heat off of the Drake stuff by playing this. It's like,
I don't care. Do
It's
y'all
like-
care? I don't
I
care.
don't care. I dare y'all to say no Diddy. They're gonna say, what you gonna do about it? You gonna dance your way back in the house, nigga? Like, stop.
50
Stop
Cent probably
it.
gonna laugh at this shit.
Stop. Like,
And-
knock it off.
So yeah.
Yeah, he do rap like he struggle talk.
Yeah, he's trying it. Let me go to what was his name again? Will.
I don't know.
The dude I reacted to earlier.
The
Urban.
Urban.
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. And then we gonna wrap it up.
I didn't help one bit, but okay.
Well, you just
you just answered that yourself.
Also, I wanted
I still
to
gotta cook
address.
for you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get it done.
I wanted to address how the media is kind of making it seem like the reason why Drake house got like shot up was behind Kendrick, and they never mentioned the weekend and the connections that
They
the
finally
Weeknd
did
had.
like a day or two after.
But they were set.
But
They were.
kept on showing Kendrick's face.
Yeah.
And I didn't like that.
Yeah, they
Come
was
on.
really trying to.
I just don't think it's that serious. And then it happened in Canada. Like,
Right.
ain't nobody going all the way.
Now, if it was in Cali, okay,
might have an
you
argument.
might have some.
You might
feel
have
me?
an
Because
argument.
you in Calabasas. In Calabasas, they too far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But Canada, really?
Yeah.
No.
That sounds like
No,
something
nobody's
else.
doing that.
That
All the
sound-
way.
That sound like
That's
something
something else.
That sounds like something else.
So okay, so let's talk about this Cooley dude. Cooley's supposed to be his homeboy. And I follow him on Twitter, but I haven't seen any photos with him and Kendrick. I haven't seen any proof that this guy is actually connected. It's just one of those situations. You either take his word or you don't type situation. And
kind of gotta hear what he's saying.
we're gonna hear what he's saying, and then I'm gonna show y'all
You got a picture of him?
yeah, okay. Let me show you the picture first.
Yeah, I want to see it.
So this is his Twitter.
Okay.
And let me see. He been going back and forth with people, trolling, basically talking about academic stands and all this other stuff. And he trying to go after Bean. He's saying he follows Ebony Prince, but he's saying, I do not know who Ebony Prince is. Please stop asking. Now they're saying academic looks depressed, and he retweeted that.
He do look a little stressed out.
He looks very stressed out. And it's like, how far will you go for somebody like that? Especially if you know they doing some
I
shit. They
mean,
ain't
if he
supposed
feel
to do.
like that's his homeboy, I guess. I don't know. I don't know the relationship that in depth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So he's responding to somebody who tweeted nothing that Cooley Bravo on Twitter said regarding Kendrick Drake beef is true, and everything that he claimed was said by another source to be false. Cooley might also be get targeted if he doesn't clarify his words and tell the truth about him knowing nothing. Correction on the things Cooley said. PG Lang does not have any writers, and Kendrick completely wrote all of his diss tracks in the beef. Kendrick was extremely angry when he heard Family Matters for the first time. So we're gonna see what's going on with that.
And that's somebody writing to him.
Somebody wrote that and he retweeted it. And he was like, y'all getting like, oh, that
got a whole lot of that was a whole lot of ass slapping.
Yeah,
over there.
he got a lot going on.
Where's his face at?
I'm scrolling down
we
it.
scrolling down. We looking at ass it is. They gonna flag this.
We'll clip that out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to clip that out.
Because he basically just all this is like troll tweets.
Yeah, because I don't know. Because this is a lot without showing his face. So you got fat nigga nipples.
They got all types of stuff going on Twitter. You know, Twitter is where you get the exclusive.
Let's hope nothing pops up.
Yeah.
You're scrolling down. You should have probably
try to find it.
Yeah, you should have probably tried to take this off because we might mess around, get canceled. I feel like it's coming up. And I've seen that. Don't let it load too much. Hey.
Hold on, let me see.
You said there's a picture of him though.
Yeah.
It's at the bottom or something. This is
he tweets so much. He just tweeted himself like a day or two ago.
Okay.
And since then, he's just been tweeting and tweeting and tweeting and tweeting. And I don't be on Twitter, so I don't know.
Or X, whatever they call it.
Twitter, X, or whatever.
Twitter.
So I don't know really how to maneuver around here like that.
I told you. There you go.
That's
told you.
Ruby Rose. She always showing her ass. That ain't nothing new.
Yeah, this YouTube though.
Mm-hmm. Ruby Rose is, you know. See, I don't see any pictures of him, like any proof of him really being with Drake.
So I'm like, you sure this ain't like another troll type thing? Because you know, when stuff come out, then you get these troll accounts. And you sure this was a picture of him? I keep telling you, you're getting deeper. You're getting deeper. I done warned you.
Oh no.
I done warned you.
Let me see if I can find.
You better go on and do a little interlude Jason shit again.
Yeah, we gonna do a little interlude. Well, actually, I'll show this and what he's saying. Why I find.
I think that's excellent.
Okay,
because I do want to hear what's going on.
Can you speak on the 150K Drake put out for the info?
Oh hell yeah, that ain't discreet. I can talk about this shit all let's. Oh, I like these conversations. This is street. Okay, let me tell you about this nigga. Drake sent some niggas to Atlanta, not knowing. See, this is why I say Kendrick come up at. Kendrick power trickled down to me. He tried to come down here and give some niggas some money for information on Kendrick.
That's not new.
You heard what he said?
That in a
He's
song,
the guy that Drake tried to get information from.
Allegedly.
So he called it. Drake called Atlanta. The guy talking right now is the one that Drake tried to get information from on Kendrick, and it came back. When Kendrick said you tried to get information and came back with no receipts, he talking about this dude right here. This is the dude. This is an exclusive, bro.
People are so dumb they don't realize it's people with like 100 followers or like 5K followers. It's actually like related to this nigga. His sister is on Twitter. All of us are on Twitter.
Yep.
They just looking at me because I got so many followers. I said, bro, y'all niggas don't really understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
So they come to me. They try to get one of my little homies 150K.
Wow.
They try to get him 100K, right? They say they want to know something about Kendrick. I said, Kendrick ain't from Atlanta or Chicago. So what are they asking? They said, what do you know about that? What did you know about Whitney and all that shit? And I said, Whitney who? My girl? I said, because my girl name Whitney. They said, no, Kendrick girl. I said, Whitney is up there with him. Now, mind you, that's a bombshell. They don't know that. Drake talking all that shit. Why you live in New York?
Mm-hmm.
I said, oh, they stupid.
Kendrick
I said,
live in New
take
York.
the money. I'm going to tell them a lie.
And Drake went and wrote that in the diss. But really, it was a lie.
And I'm not going to say that this is true because I don't know. This guy could be just saying stuff.
Yeah, he could be.
He could just be saying stuff. What up, T6? He could just be saying anything kind of basically for clout, in my opinion.
T6. Yeah.
Because that don't make sense. Like,
yeah.
Like I said, I haven't seen any pictures of them together. Him having pictures of him with
and he's
Kendrick.
trying to say he know Kendrick.
Like he close, and he's supposed to allegedly be protecting. Thank you, Miss G. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Allegedly protecting Whitney and Kendrick's mom, allegedly. So this is what he's saying.
Okay.
So I took the 100. I said, matter of fact, on top of that, I said, tell them put the 50K on it, and I'll tell them where they at.
Wow.
I told them Kendrick was in LA still. They gave me the money, and I gave 50K to my niggas, and they was like, "Oh,
easy,
we got it,
easy."
And they was like, "Why you in?" The next song, what was that song? What song? Family Ties.
They
And
keep calling
we
that shit
laughed.
Family
And I
Ties.
said, "That nigga's."
It's Family Matters. They keep calling that shit Family Ties, and that's funny because he's not the only one I heard say Family Ties. They said Family Ties on Back on Fig.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know what's going on with that. You know.
Stupid. So while Drake was talking about bait and all that, I said, "Nigga, we got your money and you ain't even get nothing." So you didn't get no information, you dumb nigga. But I couldn't say it.
He laughing at too.
That reverse mold he did was so corny.
Yeah, and
That
his
was
grandma
so
stay
corny.
over
That was so
here.
fake. Come on.
Drake is dumb, bro. I said, "This nigga, he is so stupid." They gave me I said, "Give me 50 more K and I'll tell you something." I said, "Okay, they in LA right now." Mind you, Whitney and Kendrick is in New York at the time. That nigga was
ain't street. He ain't street. He doesn't know this shit. He's getting played.
Exactly. He a Canadian nigga trying to get information from Black Americans from the hood.
I don't care if you Black American, white American, Mexican American, Asian American. If you American, you know not to give nobody the money up front in America.
Hey, for real though.
You don't ever get nobody no money up front.
For real though, but it sounds like if this is true, he was desperate. He needed some information fast.
What y'all think? Because I don't know
know
if I think this dude is legit. Like I said, there's like no type of.
And you still searching for this picture and can't find this invisible picture.
It's hard.
Maybe he erased it.
I hope not. That would suck.
I don't know.
Y'all know up front, don't give the money in America. Like, bro, you gonna give him the money and he ain't gonna give you nothing. That's like buying a car but ain't seeing it yet. Yep. That's like somebody like, yo, I'm selling the car, but send me the money first and then I'll bring you the car. You're gonna be like, I ain't sending you nothing. What are you talking about? I need to see the car, bro.
Right.
Everybody in America got that common sense. I don't know where Drake from that he don't got that common sense. You don't send the money until you get the product, bro. Send me something. I'm not sending you a full 150,000. What are you talking about?
That's a little weird.
Don't know nothing about this violence.
Nah,
That
he
nigga
got extorted.
That nigga stupid. That's why I was talking crazy on the timeline the other day. I said, "I got this nigga." I said, "I got 150 bands for nothing." And that's what Kendrick said. You came back with no receipts. I said, "Exactly, nigga, because you stupid. You didn't know he was talking to, dummy. You idiot. You gave me 150 bands. I should have asked for 200. But that nigga went and put Family Ties out, and then Kendrick smoked his ass. I was like, well, that's what you get for trying to. He said you try to put money in the streets, and you came back with no receipts. I say, exactly, nigga. I said, you're stupid, nigga. He's fucking.
And it's not the first time he's done that because it
Imagine Drake listening to this.
backfired with Pusha too. This nigga can't learn from his mistakes. Clearly,
He think niggas gonna tell on him for money.
Yep.
I was like, you have to understand something about who.
What she mean by that?
I don't know what she mean by that, but I just don't think this dude.
Yeah, I kind of feel what T6 saying too. This is like some gossip because there's no real receipts. How do we know what he's saying right now is real?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Some of the stuff is surface that everybody already kind of knew. We already knew that he probably put money in the streets, but you was the dude that he decided to try to give money to find out what's going on.
And why are you talking now? Like, even like,
I'm gonna be real with you. Doesn't Drake got a good relationship with Whack 100? Why wouldn't he ask him?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't he ask the game and all of that?
I don't know, because Whack 100, he owns up to the name. He been acting funny. Him and Game been kind of acting funny.
Well, you know, they run plays. People got you understand that. They run a lot of plays.
They've been acting a little different, trying to be.
But I'm saying that they seem to be kind of backing, you know, Drake a little bit.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he go to him and go, hey, you don't know the information? Woo.
That's true.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not go to him? Why go to this man that don't nobody know?
From Chicago.
So this or he's saying that they hit up Chicago people and they hit him up because he from Cali and or all this, or you know what I mean? Like that don't make sense. I don't think Drake's that stupid.
I don't know. I don't think it's true because Like I said,
he might be clout chasing too, because you don't get, even with this page you looking at, I ain't seen a picture of this dude. He just enthralled in fucking drama. It's drama on top of drama. It's little skits. It's, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing real or solid about him, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Some of these people just talking. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna see what happens.
That's weird. I cannot find, because he got like 1,100 posts or whatever. He posts a lot. Like,
yeah, that's weird too.
Like ever since that happened, he just started posting a lot.
I don't think
you're
gonna find it, to be honest with you, because you would have been found that. I don't think you're gonna find it.
Yeah, this shit.
To be real with you, it's funny. Him and then that little dude with the wig on. I'm just he a reporter. I gotta go find out who this dude is now. I gotta go research that later on. I gotta see what's up, because that one threw me off. I'm gonna be real with you. That one threw me off. Still got a blonde wig on and a wheelchair interviewing people. I don't know. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah, he tweets too much that you can't really keep track.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know.
He gonna have to come with some receipts, because I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I got 50K and gave it to my niggas. And we was parlaying it up, and you know, like we was buying catfish dinners and shit. Like,
yeah,
I'm like, some of this stuff's a little. I don't know. It's a little. I don't know.
Drake had a light skin temper tantrum. You know what? He gonna have a lot if these allegations and stuff is true.
Now, the person probably that gave Kendrick that info, that could be kind of valid.
Right.
That could be kind of valid, because, you know, we see kind of the receipts. Him talking to young women, we see them saying it out their mouth. So that's valid. But some of this other stuff, I just need more proof to really believe it, per se. You know what I'm saying? So
Drake has his own fake security company in Canada with a fake number, and everything is registered to his name. The only employee is Chubbs. What Kendrick said about the embassy getting raided is really going to happen now.
We'll see. We'll see.
Let's see what it says.
And the only person listed drove more about the security firm operating here outside the house. Have a look at that vehicle. Jungle Lion Security presents itself as Canada's #1 provider of security services. But no one answered our repeated calls, and the firm doesn't appear to have a website. We obtained Ontario Transportation Ministry records showing the license plate on the company's vehicle is registered to Aubrey D. Graham, better known as Drake. And the only person listed in the security firm's public profile is the man seen next to Drake in this video, his reported head of security, known to fans as Chubbs.
And you heard him say Chubbs get his hand-me-downs. That's the Chubbs.
That's the Chubbs.
World, they are the most highest threat level of any people in the entertainment industry.
Leather glove, no sequin.
In a music video 4 years ago, Drake showed off the lavish interior of his Toronto mansion. He never hid the address, even putting that nickname, the Embassy, on full display outside. But at a public council meeting in 2019, an architecture firm hired by the rap star revealed Drake's security nightmare.
Everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out, us out, and we need heavy security outside.
At that meeting, the city granted Drake permission to build extra tall fencing around his property. And this week, it was just outside that police say a suspect drove up and shot a security guard.
He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred.
Yo. TNT said that was just too much. The little person with the wig on. What is really going on?
Oh, yeah, that was, I don't know about that one. I couldn't stop laughing though. You took me out. I was like, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I tried to hold that one.
Yeah. T6, you missed my husband. He laughed for a good 3-4 minutes looking at that dude with that wig on. But it's happy Mother's Day to you too, Traisha.
Yeah.
Let's see. So it's a lot of stuff coming out about Drake. I
mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Some of this I don't feel like is true. Some of this is like, okay, that's undeniable. But
Here are the full OVO files link for the interested in reading it. These are blind written and sent by industry insiders who fool with Drake. The file is 22 pages long. It touches on the death of XXXTentacion.
Now they're trying to say he has something to do with that.
PDF ring.
Oh, okay.
UK involvement, etc. You know, it's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
That's
coming out.
This is a rabbit hole. It's bad. And you know, they're saying, I guess, if Drake never brings up Kendrick's not gonna say anything. But when you don't say anything about what somebody does, that kind of it kind of, you know, don't look good. If it's really that real, oh God.
What 50 say?
50 said, I feel so threatened by the things Christian is saying on his record. I'm afraid for my life. Please don't hurt me, guys. I never mentioned or posted anything about Puffy's kids because Keefy D said he killed Tupac. LOL.
Why he gonna have that zesty picture of him dancing like that? Oh, 50 years.
50
already started.
is already starting. And it was within the hour of the diss.
He should have left 50 alone. Now he ain't gonna
stop. 50 ain't gonna stop. Now 50 Cent ain't gonna stop.
Oh God, he was looking zesty. Oh man.
Yeah, so y'all, I'ma see if what happens because tomorrow's the 13th.
We're gonna see.
I
want to see more.
We'll see if Ebony posts anything else concerning the matter.
Yeah.
So let's do a little more excitement because that kind of drained me a little bit. That was a little like dark.
And just some of the, you know, some of it was just
he was what, allegedly beating up people and
no, they was trying. The homeboy and the other one was trying to say they had something freaky deaky going on.
That was his opinion.
Yeah, I was just like, come on, really?
You know, so you had that, you had the other stuff. Like it's a lot going on over there in Drake's camp.
That OVO is
it's a lot. So we gonna lighten it up real quick because this shit is still hilarious. And we gonna do the other one too because that shit. I got a strawberry.
What up, gang? What up, gang? We about to go to Family Dollar, gang.
Oh my
I'm gonna take y'all with me, gang. Yeah, so just wait a minute, gang, and when we get to Family Dollar, gang, I'm gonna show y'all what snacks I'm getting, gang. I'm a little hungry, gang. Tiny ain't trying to cook, gang. So when I get there, gang, I'm gonna let y'all see what I get, gang.
Now you know I'm not cooking.
I'm hungry. Well, I'm hungry, Tiny. I'm gonna just make a sandwich.
You cannot make a sandwich in here.
No, I'm gonna just make a sandwich.
Oh my gosh, you are so embarrassing. I can't stand you.
Oh my God.
Now you gonna sit your big gallon milk curl back, big slim Jim back up here and make a sandwich in this store. You are embarrassing.
No, I'm hungry. No, I said you ain't cooking.
I'm not cooking. You just said breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, a snack, and now this.
My God.
Then you had a pizza bagel and another hoagie.
You said hoagie.
Making a sandwich.
Hoagie.
No, I'm hungry.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm tired now. I'm gonna go take a nap, Tane.
Nap in the store.
Yeah, in the store. What up, gang? What up, gang? We just woke up from a nap, gang.
And
we gonna get back on CJ So Cool and them today, gang.
Hey, no, real talk though. If you talking a fan, you will sound like that nigga. That's what it sound like. You know how when you was a little kid and you used to talking a fan and you be like, that's how that nigga sound. You want to sound like that fat nigga? All you gotta do is get you a fan and talking that shit and say, "I'm God," and you'll sound just like that nigga.
In no time.
Man, no time flat, like the back of that nigga head.
Yes, hilarious.
Oh, Tane putting and simply.
The way he glides to the food.
Slide the food.
He glides to the food. He just. Oh my God. Hey, I can only imagine that's probably that's probably how
that nacho video was.
That's probably how that nacho video
was he erased.
Mm-hmm. That's probably how that nacho that he sliding to that pudding. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
That store be letting
I need more skits, Jason. We need to know what's going on in the stove.
You need to do something with him going to a little food, what do you think? What do you call that stuff with all those little food trucks and stuff, doing his little food review?
You know what would be funny as shit to me?
What?
And it would just tickle me to death if this nigga was walking past something and maybe he can get the camera outside of the glass and he walks past like a donut place and then he comes back and he looks
and start jumping.
Yo, that would be so funny. I would laugh. He'll have a whole bunch of groceries and food, just snacking and stuff and eat. And then he walks past it and goes, drops it, and puts it in the glass. I would scream if I saw that.
I'd die laughing.
It's all good. It's all good, Miss G. It's all good. Jason always keeps us entertained. He is hilarious. He got this whole thing breaking down right now about how Charlene basically has no content. The only reason why anybody would watch her at this point is because of Jason. Because everybody over here, other than Jason and Destiny Reacts and Big Wave God, I believe, kind of just let that situation go because
it's nothing
really left. I know she been flossing money, but that's cool and all, but you can't floss money and your daughter walking around looking like a auntie from the 90s who smoked cigarettes all day. She had the hoop earrings in and shit. It's crazy. If you got this kind of money and you doing this stuff and you flossing like that, your kids should not be looking like that.
F that. If you got this kind of money, go get you and your kids a place. What you holding the money to your ear? Go pay somebody some rent.
Right.
Go get you a spot. You playing.
That too. So it's just so much.
It's crazy.
It's like beating a dead horse.
When I see stuff like that, I'm like, come on, man. That don't even. You trying to show what money? I got money like that. Like, come on. Come on.
Traisha said, "Don't do this to me." She just talked it to her face. She said like that. Okay. I'm gonna buy a little mini fan. I'm gonna talk into it. That shit is hilarious. The nigga sound like you talking inside of a fan, and I feel like a lot of these tethers are caricatures.
Yeah, he's a caricature.
He's a caricature. Because he talk island this and talk island that, but he be all up in our culture and he does nothing but go after.
Even that stuff he went in there and Miss Brady stuff. That's how you knew he had no content, nothing to talk about.
That's how you knew he had no content, because he had to go see what Miss Brady was doing, because there's literally no content.
And Miss Brady used him for what she needs. Yeah, I talked about this last night.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Definitely,
and it's smart play.
She's doing her thing, and what they don't realize. Miss Brady don't care about what they respond to or what they say anymore. She the content now.
Yeah.
And her subscribers are going up. And
I hope they keep going.
And they're gonna keep going up because she gonna keep producing whatever she produces. Raw, it's uncut. And she say what she need to say. She get off the panel. If Carlos is cutting up, they cut up together, or they don't cut up.
She mutes some of the stuff sometimes. I heard what she mouthed.
She said it twice.
She said it twice.
I
said, look what he said, y'all. I was like, oh, go, Miss Brady. I see what you said. I see what you said.
Like Miss Brady.
Yeah.
Now
you hear how he's talking to me?
Like.
Listen to him. What you say? What you say now?
Go on, tell everybody.
What you say now.
Go on, say it, Carlos. That's what I thought.
I was like,
go
on upstairs. Go on upstairs.
You know what? I'm not about to be playing with you.
Go take you a hot nap.
I'm just not.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, and you know what? I heard that she was looking crazy like that. And when you look at Nation's face, Nation, she looks so just. She's already not comfortable with herself. She's admitted that on Jalea's Q&A, right?
Yeah.
That's sad. Kids, it's different now with your kids. And what I get frustrated with about Charlene, in my opinion, you're not doing everything you can to nurture that. All kids have problems. All kids have all types of mental development issues and everything like that. If she admits on the internet that she has an insecurity, they need to take care of that the best of their ability. If I see you as a mom doing everything you can to remedy that, I wouldn't have nothing to say. But when it's just all about you, team you, I just can't rock with nobody like that.
And that's basically what it's just about her. It's about her image, all of this, and whatever else she got going on. I'm
a mother. You know what I'm saying?
And there's a lot of mothers out
there. And there's a lot of mothers out here who do a lot for their kids. Yeah. And I'm not saying kids are perfect, because y'all hear me say all the time, kids ain't here. Okay, I'm supposed to be knee deep in Maldives sand right now.
I know, Maldives.
Oh, you know what I'm saying?
We should be in Maldives.
We should be in Maldives right now.
Right.
But we got to make sure our kids is straight, and we got to do everything in the best of our ability to give these kids 120%. You're not showing them anything. You showing them that you can show ass pictures and do all this other stuff and hustle your way, and you still drowning. You know what I'm saying? And Jalea gonna be 18 next year. It's so much you're supposed to be teaching them. But if this little girl hops and speaks to 1 million people saying she's insecure about her looks,
but how can she teach them anything when she don't know anything?
She'll get a book.
But she gonna, we say teach the children, but our examples teach them the most.
Right.
Let's be real about that. What they see, you can say all the good stuff if you want to, but if you running around, it's like a motherfucker unemployed trying to tell everybody where to find a job. Ain't nobody pay attention to you. You ain't even got a job.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So what are we listening to?
Yeah, that does seem to be more of a priority.
Yeah, she's trying to show she ain't fell off, and we know you have because you living with your mama. Like you living with your mama and you flashing money. Those two don't go together. You get what I'm saying? It's an oxymoron. It don't go together. You got all this money. You got enough money to show us you got this little pretendo brick, because we know some of that was real and the rest of that was fugazi. You showing a pretendo brick, even the way it was banded up. If you know money like that, anyways, the way it was banded up and shit, you flossing that, but you don't go do nothing with it. You sitting there, oh, y'all want $100, this. Come on, you ain't got to pretend.
Don't pretend for me.
Don't pretend.
Because I don't care. Don't pretend.
Because people going to talk about you.
People update me about your life all the time, and I really don't care. I don't.
Really don't.
I just feel like.
But it's something to talk about because you're looking at that and you're like, man, this is a catalyst for BS baby mamas.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't really doing nothing and pretending like she doing something.
That nigga says, sell that chain, get a car, and a down payment on an apartment.
You feel me? No, she got to keep the chain. That's it. That's her identity now.
Right. We don't really care. We really, and the thing is, a lot of people are saying you falling off. I thought it was about the kids. I thought it was about the kids.
Yeah.
It could have been about the kids had she not decided to not only taint her image, taint her kids' image as well.
Yeah.
Jalea's trying to come out with this wholesome content, But it's like we don't believe you
because we
done
watch you
saw
cuss
you do
people
all
and you about
types
to fight.
you fighting
and
in the
all
street
this.
and shit.
Not fighting, trying to fight.
Yeah, trying to
Because
fight.
we
in the
know if
street.
it came to you, we can see that it ain't gonna end.
She
good
got to
for
build
you.
it up.
Yeah.
She got to build up her bravery. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I
stop it. Go to school. You feel me? Stop it. And then the thing she said about why go to school, cause I seen on Jason's thing, why go to school? Because you get a high school diploma and you can work at a gas station. What?
Yeah,
What?
she really. But you know what? The crazy part is,
Mhm.
and Destiny Reacts. I know you be watching this channel sometimes, so I'm too lazy to do it. And I know you, the queen of receipts. Go back and find that video of Jalea saying she did want to go to college, and you see Charlene talking her out of it. I believe it was around the first time that CJ and her broke up. Now she did show the clip of at the birthday party when he said it was for a college fund, and Charlene's like, she's not going to college, you know, all that stuff.
She did all that.
That's just how I seen it in my head.
Okay, I was like,
So,
she did all that.
Let's say she, you know, we saw that part, but go to the part where Charlene was doing Julia's hair, and she wanted to go to college for, I want to say, a cosmetology.
Oh, was it her?
It wasn't Nation. It was Jalea at first.
Okay.
And she said, no, you're going to be a YouTuber and make lots of money. Yeah.
Wow.
Destiny will find it. She'll find it.
I'm pretty sure.
Somebody get that message. Somebody Destiny Reacts and tell her to find it.
That's sad. Well, I thought I read something about Cap wanted to go on, somebody had wrote it. Cap wanted to go have him and his followers go on Mama So Cool's panel, but none of Mama So Cool's people could be on there. I'm like, what kind of weird issues there? I don't know if that's true, but that's weird too. Even if he did say that, that's weird.
He just want to be a part.
He really want to be her son for real.
Yeah,
he really want to be part of the family.
He wants to be noticed and important so bad, And this is as good as he gonna get. But ain't nobody gonna what no
walrus built ass nigga on it. Come on.
Yeah.
Let me stop.
Yeah. So ain't nobody gonna want that.
Want
she got them kids looking like Disney kids. Where are they now? Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how many people have to be gaslighted. And the women that I see that comes to her defense are just so disgusting. And then when you go to their profile pictures and you go to their YouTube pages, it's the same caliber of woman. Yeah. It's the same caliber of woman. Single mother, plates on plates of nasty shit that nobody is gonna eat for her and her kids. Them struggle meals. It's just
on styrofoam, not even real plates. They got paper plates.
It's like she got the hood booger section all in her. That's her supporters is hood boogers. Mm-hmm. They're really just ratchet people who don't want nothing out of life
and love to fight.
That's how they solve their problems. They can't even solve them motherfuckers over there. Them filed bankruptcy. They done did all types of shit.
Because that looked funny too. You got all this money, but you filed for Chapter 13.
Not just her. It's the bankruptcy bitches over there.
Yeah, that's
bankruptcy bitches.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it's sad. And I won't say I'm worried about Nation because that's not my child, but it is kind of sad that she does not have she's too young to be so insecure about herself.
But I mean, it happens with children.
She's been like that for a while.
They get in those phases though where they're insecure. You know what I'm saying?
She's been like that for a while though. It's been
so what would you do if one of our daughters felt insecure like that? What would you do to kind of boost them up, or what would you say? What would you do?
Well, I'm hoping that I'm already remedying that right now.
Uh-huh.
You know, every morning when they wake up, what do I say?
Y'all got the face routine cracking, and then you go, "Good morning, beautiful."
I always say good morning, beautiful to both of them.
I hear it.
To the point where Buddy wakes up, Mommy, you didn't say good morning, beautiful to me. Oh, I'm sorry, Bunny. Good morning, beautiful. And I didn't even know she was up. She was still asleep. I told Neffy good morning, beautiful, because Neffy woke up for school. This little girl go wake up out of her sleep. You ain't say good morning, beautiful to me, just trying to check me.
Yeah.
You know, I always tell my daughters good morning, beautiful, and when I see my sons, hey, handsome. But it's only so much you can do, and that's what I'm saying. As parents, if you're doing everything you can, there's nothing nobody could really say to you, you know. But I'm looking at a bitch who's doing nothing but just trying to show people how much money she's
She's
got.
still like a perpetual teenager.
Yeah. So that's where my
She's like a
frustrations
kid.
come in.
She like a
If
kid.
she did everything she could as far as trying to nurture them and watch them grow versus just we outside teaching them that shit. That's why her 17-year-old is talking about we outside and shit like
don't
that.
even really know what that means.
Right.
That's what I be.
It's what you instill, it's what you nourish your children with.
Correct.
She is just tainted the fuck out of them. And you know, shit, we gonna see. Jalea gonna find out how important it is for education real soon.
Yeah, because it's gonna get rough out there.
It's
and
gonna
they
be
say,
rough.
and they say what these young ones don't know that they facing, it's about to get real rough, rougher than it was when we was teenagers and coming.
Oh hell
into
yeah,
adulthood.
nigga! When
The money way
I
rougher.
became an adult, rent was like $400.
$500 at the most.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I had a 2-bedroom apartment for $575 a month.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now $1,600 out the
Probably
door.
even more than that.
Probably by
Some
the time
people
next
paid
year.
22.
Yep.
Like 22 for a little 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit
$3,000
is higher than Snoop Dogg and Cat
And then
Williams.
if you ain't got no skill set and you going out here, what kind of job you gonna do or what you gonna do for money?
You wouldn't even qualify for a job at a gas station.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just
Because you got
who
no basic
told her
math.
that shit?
You also got no basic math too.
And then you see young black girls. There's this young black girl. She's 17 years old. She already graduated pilot school.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Beautiful. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta breathe life into your children. And you know, she's so selfish that you walk in, you know, why you let that girl? You know how I feel about.
I know.
And if she already insecure about herself, y'all seen how Nation was acting with them braids in her hair. She was feeling herself. You couldn't tell her nothing. You feel me? She was like all up in the video. Like kids, kids like looking like something. You know what I'm saying? You at the sugar factory. You should dress the part. Now, if you want to let the hair breathe, I get it. But do something to it. That only look like they pressed that shit out. They just,
I mean, they may not have enough money for the products.
Shout out to Aqua. I'm gonna go to Aquafina's page.
Yeah, but with no skill sets, man, it's gonna be that much harder. No trades,
shit.
none
Why
of that.
does
You gotta go to school
How
for
come
something.
her shit never pop up when I need it?
And in order to even go to the school for those trades, you gotta have a high school diploma. That's the basics. GED or high school diploma. If you ain't got none of that, you're gonna find it very hard.
But what is she trying to do? You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
what her mama said, be a YouTuber.
Damn, he really cleaned her up.
That's what he said.
He really cleaned her up. That's fucked up. I can't find Aqua video.
He cleaned them all up.
He cleaned them all up. This nigga is so stupid for this shit. Oh my god. That will always be fucking funny.
Yeah.
The streets will teach Jalea. And that's what you want to prevent is your kids learning from the streets.
I mean, yeah, the streets whatever you don't teach them, the streets gonna teach them real quick. They gonna find their value out real quick. Cause you know, sometimes when you're a teenager, like you got these fantasies, I'm gonna move out, get a job, I'm gonna be doing this and that. You get these little fantasies because you're in a position of privilege, low key, because you don't really have to worry about where your meals come from. You don't have to worry about a roof over your head. You could turn on a light switch and the light is on. Your cell phone is paid for. You're not doing anything to do these things. When it becomes time for you to do these things, then you're like, oh.
Then you're gonna see how quickly your grandma and your mother turn on you because they need the money for you to get paid because you're no longer a child.
Yep.
You're gonna see it get real thick.
It get real crazy.
Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
It get real crazy.
Also, before we close this mother lover out, what was I gonna say? This is my last little tidbit because I know y'all be over here looking. This is my last little advice that I'm gonna give. Okay, it's Mother's Day. Nation, if this message gets to you, you know, since Kendrick like to send messages, play this when you're 18 and shit, I will say this. You got an issue with your hair, go on YouTube, Google hair care journeys, look at some of the products the girls is using, see if there's a way that your sister or your mom could purchase it and make it a whole vlog situation of you growing your natural hair out, period.
Hair care journey.
Do a hair care journey. Get that hair going. If it's something wrong with maybe your skin or your face or whatever, do one of those journeys and take people with you. Make your own channel, whatever. I promise you'll get subscribers. Just be you. You don't like the way your hair looking, you can grow your hair. Don't people think that you can't grow your hair. You can grow your hair. You need a balance of protein and water, just like your body. Protein and water. You need conditioning, that's the water, and you need the protein, that's the strengthening. You need a balance of that. Start there. You feel me? Go look, Google females with maybe your same hair type or whatever, or start from scratch like I did with my skincare journey. When I started with the skincare, I started Googling with dermatologists and stuff like that, what they had to say about it. And then I started from there, and the shit just, some of it worked, some of it didn't.
Yeah, YouTube University is
University. That's the last little tidbit I'm gonna help you black ass out with. Okay. And charlatan, if you're watching, charlatan, if you're watching, do that for your child. If that's something that she's insecure about, that would be great content, right? Am I fucking amazing or what? Yeah, that would be great content. Speaking of great content, my daughters have some great content about to come your way. It's going to be Hello Kitty versus Stitch. Pooh has joined the Stitch team, and Neffy is team Hello Kitty.
Finally found a character.
She finally found a character. That skitty toilet shit. I was so over that.
She wanted a bed set of skibidi toilet. I'm not putting.
No, we not but put those skitty toilet covers on there. So we're gonna do the Stitch versus Hello Kitty. They're gonna do like, you know, challenges and stuff with that, with snacks, with decorating their room.
Yeah, because we already got their beds.
We already got their beds put up. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Jessica, if you're a mother. Yeah, so we're gonna do that. It's gonna be lit over there. And then with the boys, they got some content coming for y'all too, and that should be coming in the next couple of weeks. It's challenges.
Oh yeah, we
the challenges. We gotta set that up.
I gotta go paint that room too. Go paint that room.
Yeah, we gotta paint their room. I hope y'all have a wonderful night trying to digest that poodle meat. 6, you know that shit exited less than 24 hours. It don't stay long.
That shit don't stay long.
My son on Skitty Toilet. I'm so glad he haven't been watching it lately. Yeah, I'm glad it's getting old. So it's gonna be a Stitch versus Hello Kitty. Y'all mods, please put the link of the Mary Dynasty in the chat so people can subscribe to the family channel so y'all can see Neffy and Pooh with the verses, and then y'all can see the boys with some challenges. The boys got a very interesting challenge that's coming up.
Yeah, we gotta set that up.
We gotta set it up.
We gotta get ready to go because I gotta cook this Mother's Day dinner with this lamb, this potatoes, this asparagus.
And I'm hungry.
You said you wanted some chocolate covered strawberries and stuff.
I want a strawberry.
I'm gonna have to go.
Shout out to y'all who sent them cash out. This all love. We will holler at y'all later. We are out.
The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the Boyaka, boyaka, run to you niggas, boyaka, boyaka, run, 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 boyaka, boyaka, run to you niggas, boyaka, 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 run to you niggas, boyaka, boyaka, run, 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 boyaka, boyaka, run to you niggas, boyaka, boyaka, government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the boyaka, boyaka, run to you niggas, boyaka, boyaka, run, 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 boyaka, boyaka, run to you niggas, boyaka, 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 run to you niggas, boyaka, boyaka, run, 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 boyaka, boyaka, run to you niggas, boyaka, boyaka, government. The government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, the government, it's the government, it's the government, it's the government, the
My bad. One more thing, y'all. Y'all check out the Queen of Accountability t-shirt. Y'all get you one. Get you one. Shout out to Daphne. We love you. We out. See you later. Peace.
We in a no hyena zone.
Anti-hyena.
It's my zone.